Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Void. I'm Player 1, still by myself, and welcome back to Yakuza 0. Last time, we did the last Miracle Johnson quest, and we started the job interviews. So now, I guess I'll just continue those. Oh, probably have to leave and then come back. So I think I'm going to try to get the rest of the real estate stuff. There's only a few more quests, and there's only 2 more buildings, but that will include all of Pocket Circuit. And we'll see. You look really good in those, you know. Wait a minute. Are you just making me wear these because you like them? Well, actually... Oh, here's our next candidate. It's time for the interview. Guess you're off the hook for now. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Sakurako Jogasaki. Pleased to meet you. Yes, likewise. Oh, right. Please, have a seat. Thank you. She seems so ladylike. Yes, apparently her family runs a traditional Japanese inn. Maybe she helps out there? Makes sense. I can see her wearing a kimono. Well, we better ask her some questions. We need to figure out if she'll be a good fit here. Right. So, Jogasaki-san, why don't you take a minute to tell us about yourself? Yes, certainly. I'm impressed. This sounds like a real interview. I picked up a book on interview techniques. You're studying on your own? I'm so glad you're finally taking your presidential responsibilities seriously. Well, naturally. May I begin? Oh, right. Sorry, please do. Okay. My name is Sakurako Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I worked with guests daily while growing up. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. I'm confident about my eagerness and fitness. It means I don't give up easily. I very much hope you'll give me the opportunity to prove myself to you. Also, I often get asked at interviews, so I'll save you the bother of doing so. I'm wearing plain white underwear. Thank you. Huh? What? That was solid. She even told us the color of her underwear to shut that down quick. She's amazing. What kind of interview? Yeah, now I don't have to ask her. What? Let's talk about what she just told us. Was there anything you want to get more details on? Why aren't you taking over the inn?
Hi.
Well, I do find the job rewarding in its own way, and I love interacting with the guests. However, it's also a very small and closed world. The entire day revolves around the inn, and nothing else. Even if I were to eventually inherit the inn, I would like to broaden my horizons out here in the real world before I settle into that role. She's got it all figured out. She does. What can you cook? You said you're a good cook. What are your signature dishes? Let's see. I'm quite good at meatloaf, omelets with rice filling. What else? Oh, I make a pretty great white sauce. I often use it for preparing gratins and European pasta dishes. That's impressive. You can make a white sauce from scratch, and you're so worldly. That's impressive. It's easy to overcook white sauce, you know. Until I got the hang of it, I found it a challenge too. Assuming I get the job, I'd be happy to bring some in for you to try. Oh, really? Yes, please. Hey, this is a job interview, not a restaurant. Why do you feel confident in your fitness? I belong to a dance club at my university. Dancing is more physically taxing than it may appear, so I think it has helped me build my endurance. I see. I imagine you do traditional dancing for your guests. Maybe you can do that once you take over the inn. Perhaps, but for now I'd rather find fulfilling work at your firm than think about the family inn. So she dances? I bet she'd look great doing a traditional dance in a kimono. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's about all the questions we have, I think. Yogasaki-san, do you have any questions regarding our firm? Not to be too forward, but is there a large inequality gap between men and women here? No, I wouldn't say that. Thank you. It's a great relief to hear that. Times are changing, you know. I was hoping I could find a job that would let me work just as hard as any man. Have to hire Jogasaki-chan, Mr. President. She's a keeper for sure. I'm not so sure about that. What is there to think about? A girl this courteous and so eager to work is a rare find in this day and age. She seems that way, sure. But there's something not quite right that I'm trying to figure out. Is there something wrong? Something's off. Something she said doesn't jive. Can't quite put my finger on it, though. What did she say that struck you as inconsistent? Give me the summary again. Sorry, Jogasaki, can you give me that brief summary of yourself again? Okay, my name is Sakurako Jogasaki. I majored in business administration. My biggest strength is that I have actual work experience. My family runs a traditional inn, so I work with guests daily. When we were short-staffed, I was even put in charge of the kitchen. I learned how to cook from pros. If I ever get the chance, I would love to bring you a traditional meal. From pros, huh? I don't think pros would teach you how to make omelette rice. It's her summary and her signature dishes. Those two statements don't add up. Really? Well, now that I think about it, maybe you're onto something. Jogasaki, there's something inconsistent in your story. Inconsistent? What might that be? You said your family runs a traditional Japanese inn, and that you helped out there on a daily basis. Yes, that's correct. You said you were put in charge of the kitchen, which made you a better cook. Is that a problem? If I'm working in a kitchen, it's only natural that I should become a better cook. How could that be inconsistent? Marina, let's say you were to stay at a traditional inn. What kind of dinner would you expect? Well, if it's a traditional inn, it would of course be Japanese cuisine like sashimi and nimono. Oh, and in winter a hot pot would be wonderful. Right. And what's Jogasaki good at cooking? Meatloaf, omelet with rice, white sauce for gratin, and... Oh. I don't know about you, but no traditional inn I know of would serve those dishes. Have anything to say for yourself, Jogasaki-san? Wow, so you're really gonna nitpick me on something that minor, huh? I bet you're a real hit with the ladies. Jogasaki-san? Yes, you're right. I made it all up. Grew up in a traditional inn? Are you kidding? Came up with that to spruce up my resume, so what? But... Incidentally, I also lied about being a good cook. I got too carried away with the details, I guess. Was everything a lie? Even the part about doing traditional dance at school? You're the ones who assumed it was traditional dance. I really do belong to a dance club at school. My kind of dance is hip-hop. Hip and hop? I'm so done here. Hurry up with my cab fare. I'll sell it for 20,000 yen. Okay. Wait. We don't pay scammers. That's not what you promised. The posting said I get cab fare for taking the interview. Why else would I bother coming? You should be ashamed, you liars.
Seems to me you're a liar too. It's okay for you to lie, but not us.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You don't make a damn bit of sense.
You just don't want to face the facts. Get over yourself, princess. I bet you got everything you wanted your whole life, huh? Well, wise up. Out in the real world, nobody's going to pay you for self-centered lying through your teeth. The real world is a jungle, not a playground. Nobody gets anything they don't earn. So get out of my sight.
Blah. Sheesh. I hope I never get on your bad side, Mr. President.
Yeah. Sorry for shouting.
It's okay. But wow, that was impressive how you caught that inconsistency in her story. I didn't realize until you pointed it out.
Yeah, it was kind of impressive, wasn't it?
I'm beginning to find new respect for you, President Kiryu. Oh, but I guess we have to start over with recruiting.
Yeah. Thanks for taking care of that.
Of course, sir. Your ace secretary has your back.
Well, that's 40 sub-stories. There's only 20 more. I feel like a good chunk of those are Pocket Circuit. Because Pocket Circuit has quite a lot. Also, off-screen, right at the end of the last one, we leveled up some of these. Very close to maxing everything. Alright, let's leave and come back and do the last one.
About that job opening, we have another applicant.
What kind of person is it this time?
Well, I looked at the application, but the photo is blurry and the writing was messy and illegible. But the applicant's a college graduate.
Hey, is it just me or did the quality of our applicants just fall off a cliff?
Ugh, don't get so picky. There aren't many college grads who are willing to apply to a company like ours. We're short on manpower and don't have any other applicants, so beggars can't be choosers.
I didn't know we were in such bad shape.
Well, we are. So what do you want to do? Would you like to interview?
Yes. Okay, sure. We'll interview the candidate.
Okay, and here we go. Please get ready for the interview. Please put on your glasses.
Okay.
There's just something about a solidly built man wearing glasses, you know?
No. No, I don't.
Oh, he's here. Let's do this interview.
Yeah. Come in.
Excuse me. I'm Seiichi Koshimizu. Pleased to meet you. Sorry, I bit my tongue. Please be to meet you.
Have a seat.
Right. Thank you.
Guy's super nervous.
Yes, he is. He's so nervous, he's giving me the jitters too.
So, what kind of guy do we have here? What does resume say?
It says his handwriting is terrible. I could hardly read it, but I could determine that his name is Seiichi Koshimizu and that he's a university grad.
So we don't know anything about the guy. I'm surprised you even granted him an interview.
I'm sorry. Frankly, we're desperate for any help we can get. But with this guy, I think we have to turn him down. Coming. I'll get the door.
Sorry, we'll have to put the interview on hold.
Certainly.
Koshimizu, why did you apply with us?
Pardon? Isn't the interview on hold?
Yeah.
I just thought I'd talk to you while we wait. That should help you break the ice and be less nervous, right?
I guess that's true. Thank you. When I was young, my father ran a small real estate agency.
Oh, so your family business was in real estate.
Yes, I remember the smiling faces of customers when they were leaving his office. Nobody went away unhappy. My father always said he wanted to make people happy through his work, and I was always so proud watching him do it. What I didn't understand at the time was that he made very little profit that way. Our finances were in shambles. I respect my father, but I don't want to be like him.
Why is that?
I want to make customers happy, but I also want to make my own family happy. Family I might have in the future. I'm sorry. I'm sure I probably sound like some idealistic kid with no knowledge or real-world experience.
Koshimizu, did you mean every word of what you just said?
Yes, I think so. Probably. I don't think I lied to you.
He probably means what he said. He's not like the fake interviewees we had before. I think I can trust him with our word.
But either way, I don't think I'll get the job here.
What makes you say that?
I overheard your secretary saying you have to turn me down.
Damn, he heard that.
I don't want to waste any more of your time. I think I should leave now.
What? You're leaving?
Yes, I'm sorry you had to do this for me. I don't need cab fare or anything.
Hey, hold on. I think you deserve a chance. Don't just go.
Really? But...
In fact, I'm leaning toward hiring you.
Huh? But you haven't even interviewed me yet.
Sometimes you can tell the measure of a man by looking him in the eye and having a conversation.
Thank you very much. But your secretary said I'm not good enough.
Yeah, that's the problem. I let Marina handle all the hiring decisions. If I want to hire Koshimizu, he has to win her approval. Koshimizu, there's only one thing I can tell you.
Yes?
Do your best in the interview and win my secretary over.
But I get really, really nervous. I always get rejected after interviews, if I even make it that far.
It'll be fine. I'll help you as much as possible. So do your best.
I'll do it. I might get nervous, but I'll give it my best effort.
Oh boy. I'll have to help him out where I can so he can make a better impression on Marina.
I'm sorry for the holdup. Shall we resume our interview? Yes, please. I love interviews. I think this applicant is a bust. Let's get this over with quickly and send him on his way so we can arrange for the next interview.
Hey, no need to be that sort of cold about it.
He gets too flustered. Even if he's a good worker, I can't have him getting all jittery in front of our clients.
Okay, first things first. You have 1 minute, Koshimizu. Tell us about yourself.
Yes. My name is Seiichi Koshimizu. Pleased to meet you. At university, I majored in Eagle Studies. I think that will help me help you help people here. My strengths are animals like me. My hobby. My hobby is to dine out. I know lots of good places to eat around here. That is all. Thank you for your time. I don't think he said a single thing that's work-related. More like a personal ad, wasn't it? He kept stumbling, too. With that garbled delivery, it's impossible to tell if Koshimizu-kun would be useful to us.
Marina's looking glum. If you don't turn it around, you're toast, Koshimizu.
You said you majored in Eagle Studies? Can you explain what that is?
Huh? I said that?
Yes, you did. I think you said that you could apply your knowledge of Eagle Studies to help us here.
I'm sorry. I don't remember anything I said. Knowing Koshimizu, he probably stumbled over his words out of nervousness. I better throw him a life vest. What did he mean by Eagle Studies? Must have been something that would be of some use to us here. But what?
Legal studies. Legal eagle.
That Eagle Studies thing, do you mean legal studies?
That would make sense. If he has knowledge of legal matters, it would come in handy at a real estate firm. The housing laws go hand in hand with our business. Koshimizu-kun, did you mean to say legal studies?
Yes, that's it. I have a legal studies degree. I'm sorry.
I must have said something dumb. Legal studies. Well then.
Marina seems to have a slightly better impression of Kosugi now.
Let's see. Your stank was that animals like you. Robbie was dining out, so you know, good places to eat. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, we don't have much time. We should ask him to get into either his strength or his hobby in detail. Which would you like to hear about?
Marina needs to get the impression Koshimizu would be useful in real estate. Focusing on his strength and improve her impression of him, or his hobby. Well, dining out includes restaurants, and restaurants are buildings. Tell us more about your hobby of dining out.
Yes, I love discovering good places to eat, so I often dine out all over town. I've gone through Kamurocho thoroughly. I'm familiar with nearly all restaurants and the like in town. I think I know them all. I honestly don't know how that hobby would be useful.
I think his knowledge of dining establishments could be invaluable.
How do you figure?
Dining establishments are commercial properties too. Popular places might consider expansion. Unpopular restaurants might turn into vacant storefronts.
I see. If dining out is his hobby, he might have up-to-date information on things like that.
Marina's opinion of Koshimizu seems to have improved a little bit.
Okay, let's move on to the final part, Mr. President. Do you have any questions for Koshimizu-kun?
Questions from the
President himself? Yes, indeed. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Okay.
Your firm is an innovator of cutting-edge synergy that challenges the industry metrics. My career plan is a shared vision and engagement, insights, conversion.
Koshimizu, just relax. As soon as we got back to the regular interview format, he got so nervous he just started spewing buzzwords. Better toss Koshimizu a question that he can make a good impression with without getting flustered. A good impression without getting flustered? This is a two-tiered question. I want to say, why did you apply with us? But you kind of already did. I'm gonna say it's got to be one of these two. Maybe someone you admire? Yeah. Because his dad, Koshimizu. There's someone you look up to, isn't there?
Yes, but I already told you about him earlier.
You did? I want to hear it again. Take your time. Can you do that?
Yes. So that's why I don't want to be like my father. I want to be a real estate agent who can make both my clients and my family happy.
Well said, Koshimizu.
Well, that might be because we were already talking about it earlier. You talked about this while I was away?
Yeah.
Koshimizu-kun is a pretty good guy, isn't he?
Looks like Marina's impression of Koshimizu may have taken a positive turn.
That's it for our interview. Thank you for your time. Okay, thank you. Let's move right along to our decision. President Kiryu? I have no objections whatsoever. The decision rests with you, Mr. President.
Okay. Koshimizu, you're hired.
What? Really? Yes! Yes! Congratulations, and welcome aboard. Here's your cab fare, too. Oh, really? Are you sure it's alright? I mean, you gave me a job and now even cab fare? Of course. That's what we promised. Now that you're hired, we would like you to start as soon as possible. Can you start tomorrow? Yes! I'm afraid I don't have any experience to offer, but I will do my best for you. Thank you. Yay!
We're counting on you.
Yes, sir. You think Koshimizu-kun will actually show up tomorrow?
I think so. If he had that much trouble with the truth, imagine what he'd be like trying to lie.
I hope you're right. Oh, Koshimizu-kun forgot his bag. We have to take it to him.
Why would we need to do that? He's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, for goodness sake. What if this has his wallet or rail pass? Can't be very far. Can you run after him and get him to wait? I'll follow with the bag.
Okay.
Why wouldn't Kiryu just take the bag, too?
Oi.
Hey, Yoshimizu, where are you?
Where did he go? Shit. I still get pissed thinking about that Kiryu guy. Asshole calls himself a company president. I totally get where you're coming from. You shouldn't take it out on a dog, though. He might piss on your suit. But that cry is so satisfying. I imagine Kiryu making those bitchy little noises. Isn't that right, dog? It's them. Stop that. Stop. Stop hurting that dog.
Yoshimizu?
What's with this guy? He's shaking like a leaf. Shut up. If you don't stop abusing that dog, I won't let you. Sheesh, this guy's a real piece of work. Ijuin-kun, will you make him go away? With pleasure. Let's see how you feel after this. Ugh. How do you like that? That's what being a hero gets you. I'm not finished with you. What is with you? Yeah. I'm not done with you. What is with this creep? He's freaking me out. Let's get out of here. Okay. I did it. You're safe now. I'm so glad. Ouch! Stop it, that tickles. You're getting slobber all over my face. Wow. President Kiryu? Yoshimizu-kun.
See? Are you glad we hired the guy?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yoshimizu, welcome to the team. Yeah. Use security, which we don't use. Yay.
I think that's the last security, though. I think... There's one more? Who is it? I don't know who that is. Alright, and with that, I'll end it there. I've been Player One, and next time, let's do some bowling. Bye-bye.